Hey you guys, I wanted to do a quick video for Sunday reflection this week, and there is a reason why. So in this pandemic, I have noticed, and I'm just talking about me, this is not an indictment on everybody, but I have noticed in myself that I have allowed the pandemic to pause me on some things that should not be on pause. Like, there are some things that we have to pause about, we have to reprioritize, we have to figure out, is this purposeful or not. There are some things that needed to stop for safety reasons and all that. But there were some personal things that we should never have put on pause, and I'm noticing for myself, I'm using the pandemic as an excuse to be able to do that. Hence, weight loss. I knew that I have got to get in shape if I wanted to be healthy and strong for this next leg of my life. Your girl's going to be 50 soon, and so I have been thoroughly convicted and convinced that now is the time for me to lose weight, get healthy, change my eating habits, a lifestyle change. And I was kind of excited about it. I told you guys I joined the gym and all that. Well, when the pandemic hit, we couldn't go to the gym. I have allowed that to pause me on working on those goals. And some people say, well, if in this high pressure, high stress climate that we're in, you shouldn't be working on goals. I beg to differ on that, and I'll tell you why. If we, before this crisis, knew that there were some things for self-care and self-work that we needed to do within to bring us to higher versions of ourselves, this pandemic did not change that. It didn't. I know people are going to have different opinion, and that's fine. I believe that those personal goals that were making us into the higher versions of ourselves are more critical, because we've really got to be that person in this time. And so my scripture I have for today is 1 Corinthians chapter, I believe, 9. And I'm going to read you guys to this, and this is in the Message, and I love it so much, and I think it will say exactly what I'm meaning. I'm going to start reading at verse 24. That's 1 Corinthians 9, verse 24. You've all been to the stadium and seen the athlete race. Everyone runs, one wins. Run to win. All good athletes train hard. They do it for a gold medal that tarnishes and fades. You, on the other hand, are doing it for eternal gold. I don't know about you, but I'm running hard for the finish line. I'm giving it everything I've got. No sloppy living for me. I'm staying alert and in top conditions. I'm not going to get caught napping, telling everyone else all about it, and then missing out on it myself. That scripture is telling us we were working on things before this pandemic that was going to have eternal benefits, eternal consequences, lifestyle changes. And though the lifestyle that we are going into may not be what we envision, we still were changing lifestyles for the better to become higher versions of ourselves. That did not change. And so I just wanted to pop on and remind you, don't forget, you were running a race before this. You had goals, you had aspirations before this. And even if some of them shifted, even to say maybe you found out that you were prioritizing the wrong thing, well, then shift it to the right one and still run hard, run that race hard to accomplish that. We don't get to be just chilling, y'all, just falling apart in our houses because things around us has changed, that we can't, gather, and there's social distances and all that. That doesn't change the fact that we were running a race before this pandemic, and we need to make sure that we are continuing running hard. No sloppy living for us. Just because we at the crib does not mean we're chilling. Just because we're not doing that don't mean we need to still be doing this. So I just want to encourage you this Sunday, as I reflect, to please don't allow the pandemic to put you on pause.